Hello students, welcome for the class of advertising management. Today is our lecture 10 and we are going to start a discussion on basics of marketing communication. The primary objective of today's session is helps to understand the basics of marketing communication. The contents of our today's session are the communication process, marketing communication, acronym as MARCOM, MARCOM process, MARCOM mix, objectives of MARCOM, tips for effective MARCOM, MARCOM decisions, communication channels, forms of personal communication, forms of encoding, explicit and implicit communication. See, in case of communication process that we know, okay, wherever we are going to exchange an information between the individual, okay, the message has been transferred from one place to another place by means of using a source and a receiver. Here the sender is acts as a source and the receiver will be acts as a destination, and in between them the process of message has been transferred through encoding of message and decoding of message through certain channel. So we came to know it is a very simple process, okay, in which the message has been transmitted. Okay, a message is nothing but a set of symbol, words or pictures which can be transferred from one person to another person, and there is one called as feedback. Okay, in overall communication process, that feedback ensures whether the information has been communicated in an appropriate sense to the receiver or not. Okay, when we are using different forms of channels to communicate one particular message, okay, there will be a possibility of distortion, and that distortion is nothing but a noise over here. So in any form of communication process, okay, we are dealing with sender, receiver, the process of encoding, decoding, okay, wherever the sender try to transmit some particular form of information from one person to another person. Okay, marketing communication. Now whenever we are talking about the simple communication process, okay, here the sender acts as a marketeer, okay, and the receiver is act as a consumer, and in between them, okay, there are different media or called as channels of communication. So it refers to the means adopted by the company to convey some particular messages to sell their products to the potential group of customers. So either they are using some direct form of communication or indirect form of communication. All such forms of communication which can be transmitted, okay, from the marketeer to the potential group of customers, okay, it will be called as marketing communication. In general, we acronymed that marketing communication as MARCOM. Okay, here the marketeers are using the different forms of medium to establish the communication process with the targeted group of customers to sell their goods and other services. Now in case of marketing communication process, okay, either it would be sometimes a simple or sometimes it should be a complex part of overall communication strategy by the company to establish a communication with the targeted group of customers. So in that particular way, okay, how marketeers want to deploy the messages to the potential group of customers, that depends on company's resources and their policies, okay, how does they are going to establish the processes of communication with targeted group of customers. So here marketeers here tries to use the different forms of communication mix. Maybe they are either using advertising, direct marketing, branding, packaging, any form of your online presence, say for example website, printed material, public relation related activities, sales presentation, sponsorship, trade shows, appearances, and etc. So here whenever the marketeer wants to transmit the message by means of using certain channels of communication to the potential group of customers, okay, here the marketeer try to identify what are the particular means of communication. So they are either using various forms of communication, word, phrases, pictures, symbol, figure, actions, signals, okay, that can be transmitted through certain media, say for example newspaper, magazine, TV, radio, okay, hoardings, or any form of direct communication like direct mail, okay. Depending on whatever form of media, the decoding process starts, okay, and depending upon that particular past experience and perception and attitude of the customers, they try to identify, okay, that what has been communicated to the targeted group of customers. It has been meant that marketing communication has been meant for particular group of customers wherever individual, group, companies, retailer, dealer, distributor, and general public, that should be counted in this overall communication process. And there will be a feedback mechanism system. So whatever the overall marketing communication objectives, whether that communication objective can be fulfilled, so that we can identify whether that particular sales has been enabled by the company or not, or whether the customers would have any form of difficulties or complaints or any inquiries. Now when we are talking about the marketing communication process, okay, sometimes it would be very complex, okay, larger organizations, whenever they are having number of departments, okay, to establish a form of communication with a targeted group of customer, so they are using some form of marketing communication process. So here in stage 1, okay, we are using identification of the existing market opportunities, information about products and other related opportunities. Here primarily we are going to identify the identification of existing market opportunities. Here next stage is what the company wants to analyze its goals and policies and in what way they are going to communicate with the targeted group of customers. The desired consumers, okay, responses, awareness, desire purchase, loyalty, and favorable words of mouth, okay, means here in third stage we are going to analyze, okay, by means of which form of appropriate communication we are going to establish the communication process with the targeted group of customers. Now there will be called as a transmission module. How does that message has been transmitted, okay, either by means of using product, packaging, pricing, places, promotions, and any other actions, okay. So how does the total product offering that can be communicated to the to targeted group of customer using transmission of channels, okay, as effective as possible. Here some companies, they are focusing on their overall marketing team, okay, and combining the resources in such a way by the means of managing their skill, efficiency, time, and company image. By means of that particular form of communication, the marketeers, okay, they are going to generate some form of reports, either by means of analyzing the feedback in that communication process. So we came to know about channel reporters, okay, that channel reporters, they are analyzing the various forms of communication and how exactly it has been transmitted to in the media okay, and how does the consumers are analyze that particular information. So there will be some sort of filters, some sort of criteria they are using to analyze the information. How does the message has been intended to the particular group of customer, which has been communicated appropriately or not. So there will be an attention filter, decoding and message perception, so that can be analyzed by means of using some form of perception module. The 8 steps is what: communication, attitude, knowledge, social cultural system, need and other receivers traits. So with respect to the particular class of customer, these things are being analyzed, okay, so that it can be further processed by means of understanding the likes and dislikes of the targeted group of customers, to take the relevant feedback from them, and then depending on that they can change their overall marketing communication strategy. So in overall, that marketing communication process plays very important role, particularly to enable the sales related activity as well as to establish a form of communication with targeted group of customers. Now Markov mix. These Markov mix are called as communication mix. So here we came to know there are different vehicles of marketing communication mix. So it counts either advertising, sales promotion, events, experiences, sponsorship, public relation, publicity, direct marketing, interactive marketing, word of mouth publicity, okay, or personal selling. So whenever all these vehicles are together, okay, in a very integrated manner, okay, that time we call it is a communication mix. So it depends on the individual company what form of communication mix strategy that they would require, okay, depending on company's resources, plans and other policies. So these are called as marketing communication mix. Once we came to know about the marketing communication mix, okay, here we need to either individually understand what are the elements of that marketing communication mix. We are already familiar with advertising, okay, which plays a very important role to communicate the messages by means of informing the targeted group of customer. Personal selling, it is a face-to-face contact between the marketer and the customer using some salesmen, okay. Next is what? Sales promotion, okay. Sales promotion can be helpful to generate the immediate sales for limited time, including either by means of using discounts, coupons, sample, contacts, sweepstakes or so many other forms of promotional schemes. Public relation, that will enhance the company's image through publicity, okay, news release, conferences, sponsored events, open house and other donation, okay, or which can be conducted by means of using any social related activities. Direct marketing, customer purchases the product without the seller, okay. So here some sort of direct marketing efforts to establish communication to the targeted group of customer, okay. We should have to make an interaction with that particular group of customers. It provides an immediate customer response mechanism, okay, which can occur anywhere, provide a measurable response from the customer and require a customer database. So either by means of using cold calling or sending messages to them or emails, okay. So there are several means of direct marketing communication channels. One of the manufacturer or the marketer that they want to send different messages or emails to them. Point of sale or packaging, okay, that point of sale can be act as one of the form of ingredients of marketing communication mix, wherever packaging also plays a very important role to provide the information on the basis of that product packages. So packaging also try to drive the sales where the product is sold, okay. POS include some signs, poster, displays, hoardings, okay. So point of displays or point of purchases in front of the shops and of the retailer, that can act as a very important form of vehicle to communicate the message effectively to the targeted group of customers. So once we came to know about these different vehicles of marketing communication mix, okay, once we analyze, okay, there are different forms of media which can be used to establish the form of communication. Say for example, in sales promotion we can conduct some programs, game contacts, lotteries, coupons, gift sampling, exhibition, trade show, okay, low interest financing, rebates and other entertainment related activities. Wherever in case of personal selling, sales meetings, sales presentation, incentive programs, exhibition, trade shows and other offers, brochure, mailing, okay, by means of using direct communication, digital shopping and nowadays telemarketing or tele shopping can be made happens with these personal selling processes. In case of advertisement, we are already familiar with different forms of media. Say for example, print media, electronic media or motion pictures, means audio visual form of communication using television, brochure, booklet, magazines, billboard, display, logos, symbols, audio video materials, point of purchase and other forms of displays. In public relation we are generally delivering the speeches, okay, either by means of company spokespersons or the some form of annual general meeting related information into the media, press release, seminars, okay, charitable donations, lobbying, okay, sponsorship, publications, companies, magazines, community relations and other related events which are connected with this marketing communication mix. So in overall, whenever the marketer tries to use the several form of communication to just to enable some form of sales related activity to establish a form of communication with targeted group of customers, so that overall marketing communication process plays a very important role. Objectives of Marcom. So once we came to know about the marketing communication, okay, what exactly it is, okay, so it generally has two broad objectives, okay. One is to create and sustain the demand, okay, of with respect to that particular product, and simultaneously to generate some product preferences among the customers. The other important objectives can be what, how does it will shorten the sales cycle, okay. So in overall, the marketeers are focusing how immediately or how effectively the product can be sold out from the shops of the retailers. The other important objectives of that marketing communications are to increase the awareness, to change the attitude of the customer, to influence the purchase intent, to stimulate the trial purchases and direct brand switching. So in overall, we came to know we can enhance the awareness with respect to product, okay. Simultaneously we try to change the attitude or perception of the masses. We try to know about what is the purchase intention, why does that product can be obtained by the particular group of customers, so what is their purchase intention, what exactly stimulate the customers in case of trial purchases, and how does it will drive the brand switching behavior. Now there are some important tips for effective marketing communication. Generally we are using these three important tips. First one is persuasive messages, design and feedback. Here we should have to make your communication as simple as possible, so different customers have different requirements and accordingly they are having different expectations. So it is quite necessary to establish one simple form of communication by means of customizing the persuasive message accordingly. So here we try to make the product advertisements as effective as possible so that we can attract the users. As well as in case of design, okay, every medium of communication has its own design. So either it is a magazine, newspaper, TV, digital media, brochure, whatever they are, so each will use some different form of design. Therefore we need to plan and design the message appropriately. So the backbone of every form of communication would remains a message. So how to construct a message and how effectively it will be transmitted to the particular group of customers. And the last one is called as feedback, okay. feedback mechanism has been very essential to know about our target audience. So feedback can be taken from the targeted group of customers. It will help you to improve your overall marketing communication process. So once we know about these tips, okay, then and then only, okay, how we are in a position to formulate our appropriate commercial messages, and that can be transmitted through using different forms of communication channels. Marcom decisions, okay, particularly in any marketing firm or manufacturing firm, whenever they try to establish the communication with the targeted group of customer, first they set their communication goals. So what are their objective with respect to communication? They are defining depending on the company's criteria. Okay, they would decide their budget decision. Okay, to meet the particular requirement of any marketing program, okay, some necessary forms of budget should be made available by the companies, okay, for advertisements and other marketing related activities. That decision can be managed, okay. Message decision, here the message strategy will be defined, okay, and that message decision would be depends on media decision. So which particular media vehicles we are using in overall marketing communication process, that should be evaluated or tested on the basis of performance, and then it will be used further again and again, okay, by means of that marketing company or any manufacturing firm. So these marketing decisions, Marcom decisions plays a very important role by the marketeer. The marketeer want to analyze what will be the effective form of communication and how does their marketing communication decision would be as effective as possible. Communication channels, we are already familiar with the some simple form of communication channels. We know about these personal channels. So personal, in case of personal channel, we are using personal selling, where it is a face-to-face communication between the marketeer and the customer by means of using salesman. Word of mouth communication, okay, either by means of using some company spokesperson or any salesman. So these personal channels are very effective, but in for larger audience, that personal channel would not be effective. So here we are using some other forms of channels, that is called as non-personal channels, wherever we found out that print media as well as broadcast media, that plays a very important role by means of using some sort of communication to the large targeted audience. Forms of personal communication, okay, forms of personal communication. So generally we came to know about two forms of communication, okay, or they are called as very formal form of communication. Verbal communication and non-verbal communication, we are already familiar with it. In case of verbal communication, we are focusing on words, vocabulary, grammar, and some sort of inflection, that will be called as modulation, okay, in our speech, okay, or tone, okay, that we can be managed with the help of verbal form of communication. In non-verbal form of communication, we are using some sort of gestures, okay, facial expressions, body language, okay. So generally it is called as a non-verbal form of communication. That non-verbal form of communication can also plays a very important role to transmit some messages very effectively, okay. But it is not considered a formal form of communication. But nowadays, okay, in case of advertising and other forms of communication, we are largely using some form of dramatization, okay, using the non-verbal communication channels. Forms of encoding, whenever we tries to send any sort of messages, that message should be constructed very well by means of using some different processes of encoding. So we came to know about verbal processes, okay, graphic, musical, or animations would be there. So generally these 3-4 form of encoding of message by means of using construction of set of symbols, words, and other related aspects, by means of that the overall message can be constructed. So in case of verbal form of communication, we are using spoken words, written words, or some sort of songs, or some real lyrics will be there. In case of graphical form of encoding, we are using pictures, drawing, or some form of charts. Whereas in case of musical, some sort of arrangement of track and other things, okay, instrumentation and voice, that can be comes under the musical form of encoding. Animation, okay, where we require some sort of action, motion pictures, pace and speed of that particular animation video, okay, shape and other related forms of animation, that should comes in the form of encoding. Explicit and implicit communication, okay. Here the important form of communication, wherever the marketeers are been looking whether the message has been appropriately communicated to the targeted group of customer. So in case of explicit form of communication, the definite message given to the customer through the use of language, either oral or written. So it is generally called as a very formal form of communication, okay, either by means of word of mouth communication, written communication. So here the marketeer wants to ensure the communication should be complete, and they are using the different forms of explicit communication strategy to the targeted group of customers. Implicit form of communication, there will be sometimes there will be promotional cues or messages that should be conveyed through body languages or any other non-verbal means, okay. So earlier one is are using the formal form of communication. In case of implicit form of communication, we are using mostly the non-verbal means of communication to the targeted group of customers. So in overall marketing communication process, the marketeers wants to combine the several media together and contribute their efforts to make the messages as memorable as possible and targeted to the particular group of customers, so that whatever message has been framed, it should be intended in the same sense whatever the marketeers are looking for. So that is all about our today's session, okay. We will see in the next session further. Thank you very much.